All right, y'all. No animals were harmed in the making of this video. Not for real though. Viewer discretion is advised. Um, this rabbit's gonna die. High protein meal. You gotta add fat to your rabbit though, apparently, because they don't got a lot of fat in their meats. But this is also an educational video. Educational purposes. Mr. Rabbit said educational while he's still okay. Uh, yeah, this is the worst part of the process, really. But you just want to make him feel real comfortable. As you can see, like he's real comfortable with me right now. Like he's alive. See, it's so messed up, but yeah, self sustainability is a real thing. Anyways, I'm stalling because yeah, he's about to die. I'm sorry, guys, but it's educational, like I said. All right. Anyways, you get him down and he's comfortable. See how comfortable he is, and you got this pole right next to you, and you grab that pole. You get him real comfortable, like I said, comfortability. Golly, and uh right behind his ears, you get the pull. He doesn't know what's going on. He thinks it's a nice massage. Get his legs back so you can get his head, and then you just step on it, and then get his legs and you pull it back, and then you let go. He's gonna twitch for a second because his body's reacting to dying, but he's dead for sure. That's muscles twitching. He's dead. It's like when you cut a chicken's head off, and they keep moving. He's not alive. Just wait, he'll stop. I promise he's not alive. Just muscles twitching. And now, the sad part is over. It's dead now. Let him stop twitching, and then we're going to process him, get him ready to eat, make a meal. All right, I just had to wash the rabbit off because it's muddy. There's mud all over his fur. You don't have to, but like, I like being clean. I like the hose going while I process them. But sometimes you can't use the hose, and those are sad days. All right, get your rabbit hung up nice and good so you can pull on him. Some string, you can use some zip ties. Whatever to get him hanging. Really, you don't even have to have him hanging. It's just more convenient. You can just gravity. But yeah, you want a knife. You want a pair of snippers too. You start by making a little mini cut. Don't cut the meat, just the skin, all the way around. This little ankle. It's a little slight. You got a sharp blade. It'll just glide right through that fur. Pull that down. Other side. All the way around. Little mini cuts, mini cuts. All right, y'all. Different day, different rabbit. My microphone died in the last clip, and so I processed that whole rabbit, and that footage was a waste. Anyways, back where we left off. You know, cut all the way around the skin. I flipped Mr. Bunny around so you guys could see better, but from here, you want to make a V all the way from this leg down to about his lower belly, and boom. And come on the other side. Boom. Clean cut all the way down, connect them. Now this fur should be able to just start pulling down from here. Just like that. Boom. A little bit still right here. Disconnect that. Boom. Boom. Now your legs are exposed. I come in right here, start pulling this skin away from the body. I get my finger in here, break that piece of skin. Boom. And right here, a little piece skin. I like to disconnect that. Boom. And now come on the other side, do the other thing. or do the same thing. Do the same thing on the back side, right before the tail begins. A little hole right there. Cut that skin. Boom. Now once it's here, sometimes you gotta get a little leverage in there. But yeah, boom, pulls right out. You're gonna see his little elbows start to pop out. Boom, there's his elbows. Boom, elbows. From there, we're gonna get inside these elbows, break this skin open. Boom, we want the end there. Pull right out of the skin. As such, disconnected now. Pull the rest of the skin. This is where your snippers come in. Cut the neck. Boom, next cut. Rest of this comes off. Boom, into the bucket. Some people just like getting down and dirty, and just I like to stay clean during the whole thing. I don't know. I guess it's a preference thing. But yeah, I'm gonna get all this blood off of me, off of my knife, and continue. Anyways, from here, you want to be real delicate, real careful, because you do not want to split open anything inside here or up here. That's the poop sack, and it'll smell real bad. All right, don't cut that open. Where I'll start is right on the inside where this meat is, this thigh meat. Make little insertions right there. And this is a boy, so we're just gonna take his little, he don't need his boy parts anymore. So we're gonna take that off. Boom, he don't need that. That's gonna pull right out. Boom. And there's a bone in there. You want to locate that bone. Cut on the sides of that bone. And then start a little incision that goes, try to make sure you guys see, that goes from the top all the way down, making sure, like I said, you don't cut anything on the inside of that stomach, because it will stink. Like I said, he don't need his boy parts. Take those out. I know he's getting lopsided. One of his feet are falling out. And now all this is gonna plop out. Now we're gonna get our snippers again, because we're going through more bone. Like I said, locate that bone. Make sure you're only getting bone. That's all we're going for right here. Crack that bone open all the way through. Don't puncture nothing else. Boom, like that. Make sure that bone is cracked all the way through. Now from here, that's why I leave the tail on. So you can just literally just pull the whole intestinal tract from the tail. It will all start to pull out. Boom, right there. Intestinal tract, boom, pull out, boom, boom. Everything come out. That's his pee sac. Everything coming out. Boom, pull straight down. You just keep pulling in the bucket. Boom, now we got kidneys. Take the kidneys out. 2 kidneys, put them in some water. Now we got liver. Healthy liver, no dots, no spots. Healthy. Gallbladder. If there's spots on the liver, do not eat that rabbit. Throw that meat, discard away. Don't even give that to your dogs. Now, boom. There's a lining right here. You're going to get your knife or just your fingers, whatever. Open that up. Boom. That's going to expose the lungs and the heart. Once that's open, we're going through more bones, the ribs. So we're going to get our snippies, snip those ribs through, boom, all the way open. You're going to split its rib cage open. Boom, its heart's exposed now. So are its lungs. Grab those, pull them out. Delicate with this one, it likes to explode, but heart, lungs, windpipe. From here, back to the snippers. Cut through the neck. And allow that to open up. Boom. Coolio Fulio. From here, extend the arm at the elbow. Boom. Leg. Elbow. Wait. Elbow. Boom. Leg. Dog treats. Lots of dog treats. And the ears. Ears are dog treats. I think I forgot to cut the ears off of him, but that's the first step. Boom. And there's your rabbit. All right, y'all, let's cook this bunny. So we already took the belly off and we made some rabbit jerky out of that. Different video. But right here we got this bunny lightly seasoned. Put it in the Instant Pot. Then we're going to hit it with some chicken broth. You don't got to cook it in the Instant Pot. You can cook it in a slow cooker. You can cook it in a crock pot. You can fry it. Just make sure that the rabbit rests for at least 48 hours so that the muscles can untense and your rabbit isn't chewy, because personal experience, that's bad. But yeah, hit it with the rest of your seasonings. Put that lid on. You're going to set it to 25 minutes and that rabbit's going to be flawless. You think I'm kidding? Watch this. Watch. Ready? Boom, tenderism. Look at it falling right off the bone. Yeah, this rabbit was really good. It was really good. I'm not even going to lie. But there it is. And you're going to shred this meat up for the chili. To start the chili, we're going to start here. We're going to saute these onions. There's a little bit of bell peppers mixed in, tomato. I don't know what that is. I ain't going to lie. But boom, we're going to saute that. Once that's sauteed, boom, hit it with your beans, some water. You just measure out the water with the can. And for every can of beans in there, you put a cup of water. Or, a can. See, boom, can of water. Then you get your shredded bunny meat, put it right in that chili. Boom. Just like that. All of that. That's the whole rabbit right there. That's a good amount of meat. Man, it was so good too. But you stir that all in, obviously. Then boom, you're going to hit it with a can of Rotel. Stir that in. Then boom, you're going to hit it with 2 cans of tomato sauce. And that's it. Really let it chill. Boom, make some cornbread. Put some Greek yogurt in there and some cheese. Delicious. It was so good. So good. I went for a second bowl. Well, that was me finishing the first bowl, but I went for a second bowl. Yeah, we put the white cheese in there. Still Greek yogurt. Oh, gone.